Dear students, today talk on endocrine system. The ducted glands are called exocrine glands. Example, salivary glands, liver, pancreas, etc. The ductless glands are called as endocrine glands. Example, pituitary glands, thyroid gland, parathyroid gland, pancreas, etc. The secretion of glands called hormones. Hormones are chemical messengers in the body. Examples for endocrine glands are pituitary gland, thyroid gland, parathyroid gland, pancreas, adrenal gland, and pineal body. The pituitary gland is called as hypophysis, located below the thalamus. It has size about p, weighing 5 grams. It connects hypothalamus by infundibulum. It is a master gland, controls functions of other endocrine glands. It is composed of two parts, anterior adenohypophysis and posterior neurohypophysis. The diagram shows certain glands in the body. The diagram showing the various endocrine glands with their locations in vertebrates, particularly mammals. Pineal gland, pituitary gland, parathyroid gland, thyroid gland, thymus, adrenal gland, pancreas, testes, ovary, etc. Now we'll take pancreas. Pancreas is a heterocrine gland. It is present in the loop of duodenum. Endocrine part is islets of Langerhans, contain alpha cells and beta cells. Alpha cells secrete glucagon and beta cells secrete insulin. Glucagon. Glucagon is a hyperglycemic factor having the following functions. First one now, rise in blood sugar level by glycogenolysis. Second one, increases the rate of gluconeogenesis. Third one, stimulates the catabolism of lipid and protein. So glycogenolysis mean breakdown of glycogen into glucose molecules. Gluconeogenesis mean breakdown of fat into glucose molecules. Next one now, insulin. Insulin is a hypoglycemic factor. It promotes glycogenesis, that means of formation of glycogen from glucose in liver. It inhibits gluconeogenesis, that means production of glucose from protein and fat, promotes conversion of glucose into fat, lipogenesis, stimulate the protein synthesis and growth of the body. Hyposecretion of insulin causes diabetic mellitus, sugar complaint. It is characterized by following symptoms. First one now, hyperglycemia. Hyperglycemia means in blood sugar level increases above the normal level 80 to 120 milligram per 100 ml of blood. Second one, glycosuria. Glycosuria is the large amount of blood sugar through urine. So large amount of blood sugar excretes out through the urine, that is a glycosuria. Polyuria, it is the excretion of large quantity of urine frequently. Dehydration, loss of water in urine leads dehydration. Polydipsia, frequently thirsty and drinks large quantity of water. Polyphagia, more hungry and eat more food. Loss of weight, decreasing of body weight due to excess loss of glucose. Ketosis, abnormal metabolism leads overproduction of ketones. Acidosis, faster production of beta hydroxybutyric acid. These are the few symptoms about diabetic mellitus caused due to the hyposecretion of insulin hormone. Next one, adrenal gland. It is a suprarenal glands found upper part of the kidney. It has outer cortex and inner medulla. The adrenal gland consists of two parts, an outer cortex and an inner medulla. The adrenal cortex secretes aldosterone and cortisol hormones. The aldosterone serves certain functions like it is a salt retaining hormone, promotes sodium retention and potassium ion loss through kidneys. Hyposecretion of aldosterone. The hyposecretion of aldosterone causes Addison's disease characterized by loss of salts and water, low BP and temperature, muscular weakness, loss of appetite, vomiting, diarrhea, etc. The glucocorticoids examples corticosterone and hydrocortisone or cortisol. Functions of cortisol. It promotes glycogenolysis and gluconeogenesis, increasing blood sugar level. It has anti-inflammatory and anti-allergic properties. Hypersecretion of cortisol. The hypersecretion of cortisol leads Cushing disease characterized by obesity of face and trunk, hyperglycemia, high BP, muscular weakness, loss of calcium from bones, etc. The second one, adrenal medulla. Adrenal medulla secretes adrenaline and noradrenaline hormones. Adrenaline, otherwise called as epinephrine. Similarly, noradrenaline, otherwise called as norepinephrine. Functions of adrenaline. So, adrenaline increases the rate of heartbeat and blood pressure. It dilates trachea and bronchi to permit a greater volume of air enter into the lungs during inspiration. It causes vasodilation of the arteries of skeletal muscles, increasing supply of oxygen and nutrient to the sustained muscle activity. It slows down the peristalsis in digestive tract. It is inhibiting micturition, that means the passing of urine, and defecation. Conversion of glycogen into glucose, increased blood flow to heart, muscles and brain, prepare the body to face emergencies like a shock, fear, excitement, danger, etc. So, it is called as fight or flight or emergency hormone. Functions of noradrenaline. Noradrenaline causes vasoconstriction of peripheral organs like skin, digestive tract, reproductive tract, etc. It stimulates elevation of blood pressure. This is something about adrenal glands. Next one now, pineal gland. Pineal gland is a pea-shaped gland attached to the roof of the brain. It secretes melatonin hormones. The melatonin hormones suppress the secretion of gonadotrophic hormone. Sleep acids concentration increasing during sleeping. That is something about pineal gland. Next one now, hypothalamus. Hypothalamus liberates four factors have stimulating effects and two factors have inhibitory effects. First one now, thyrotrophin releasing hormones. Second one, corticotrophic releasing hormone. Third one now, gonadotropin releasing hormone. And fourth one is growth hormone releasing hormone. These are the four hormones have stimulating effects. Somatostatin inhibition hormone and the prolactin inhibitory hormones are the two hormones have inhibitory effects. Take first one now, thyrotropin releasing hormone acts on thyrotrophic cells of pituitary to stimulate the secretion of thyroid stimulating hormone. Corticotropic releasing hormone acts on corticotropes to produce more adrenocorticotropic hormone. Gonadotropin releasing hormone stimulates the secretion of follicular stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone. Growth hormone releasing hormone, it stimulates the secretion of growth hormone. The inhibitory hormones are the somatostatin inhibition hormone and prolactin inhibitory hormone. First one now, somatostatin inhibition hormone inhibits the secretion of growth hormone. The prolactin inhibitory hormone inhibits the secretion of prolactin. So this is something about endocrine system, names of endocrine glands, pancreas with that of insulin and glucagon, adrenal gland with that of adrenaline and noradrenaline hormones, pineal gland with melatonin hormones, and hypothalamus with four stimulating hormones and two inhibitory hormones. This is something about endocrine system with that of pancreas, adrenal gland, pineal gland, and also secretory nature of hypothalamus. Any clarification, any doubts, send me the messages. Thank you.